Hello humanoids, my name is Kai and today I'm going to be showing you my bullet journal setup for July 2021. For this month I decided to do a cute, simple bees and honeycomb theme, so let's get started. As always, the first thing I did was draw out my calendar along with my monthly goals and next month planning boxes. For this and for all the line work in this setup I used my Tombow fudenosuke hard tip brush pen. For all my titles this month, I decided to use my little wooden letter stamps and gold ink. I'm not really sure why, but I just thought it would look cute. Again, as usual, I then have my habits and mood trackers on the opposite page, and for my mood tracker this month, I thought it would make sense to draw out a little honeycomb pattern and colour in each of the cells for each day. This hexagon grid was pretty simple to draw. I just used the squared dot grid on the page to measure out the hexagons to be like a 2x2 square, and then I joined the diagonal sides halfway between the dots. I have no idea if that made any sense, sorry. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, I might post something on my Instagram. I also drew a little patch of honeycomb at the top left and then started adding bees everywhere by just colouring a yellow oval and then adding line art on top. I wasn't really sure what to do for the titles of the boxes below the calendar, but in the end I decided to just write them in with one of my yellow markers and then add a black bubble writing kind of outline around the letters. This next page with my spending tracker and video planning space is exactly the same as previous months. The only change I made from last month was that I put in a quote instead of a brain dump because I'm not really finding use for brain dumps at the moment, and of course it had to be a bee pun, so I wrote "Don't worry, be happy." Since July has 5 weeks and therefore the last week would be opposite my monthly review, I decided to just set up that last week for this video as I just thought it made more sense. Again, this weekly spread is exactly the same as always. And finally I moved on to my monthly review page, which I decorated with pictures cut out of magazines as I have done previously. There were so many pictures I could have put in here and I spent ages off camera deciding on the layout I wanted, but in the end I just did this artistically, quirkily shaped picture in the top left, a section of a cluster of bees on a hive in the top right, and a small collage of these tiny little bees on flowers in the bottom left, with more honeycomb and bee doodles in the bottom right. When I was first stamping out the title, I somehow messed up and missed out the T in monthly, but that was easily fixed with a paper label. And that's the finished setup. I hope you've enjoyed watching. This was a very quick and simple one this month, but I'm really happy with how it came out and I think it's very cute. If you did enjoy, I would be very grateful if you would leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more art and bullet journal content from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.